What is up, guys? My name is LoverFella and welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. So I need to make sure I'm recording. Today I'm going to do a really cool video. I'm going to do a giveaway, but to get the code, you have to braid this base and get it. So I collected a bunch of material earlier and I placed a bunch of random traps and Plan X around, and I'm going to put a key to Rend inside of this base, and all you have to do is raid this base, find where it is, and the code is yours. So when the video is live, you have to join the server and raid the base and get the code, and then boom, you got Rend for free. So we're gonna see who wants to do this. For me, I think it's gonna be pretty sweet. I'm sure I won't be able to watch it because I'll be at work at the time, and I'm not gonna show you guys well, maybe I will. I'll probably show you everything in the base. But I really didn't get a whole lot, right? It's a very simple base. It's a very simple design. In fact, I think that's all we need for this, and we'll go ahead and just put some walls up, all right? All the way around the outside. And then in the middle, we're going to put our generator in the corner. And then we're going to put a bunch of turrets. Then we're going to put that note in the inside. So it's going to be sweet. All right, so the Jenny can go right here. This is literally one of the weirdest things ever. But I have a few keys to give away. And I thought, why not like freaking make it fun, you know? All right, now we're talking. So that thing's in there. I just need to get the code and everything. And I'm going to surround it with some Plan X on the outside. So it's literally going to become a little mini base raid. And it's kind of sweet. Like, I feel kind of pumped for this. But at the same time, I probably should be using... Oh, there we go. Probably should be using most of this stuff for my actual base. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I probably shouldn't be randomly placing stuff just in the middle of nowhere for you guys. But I'm LoverFella, and I gotta make sure you guys are happy, and that's what I'm gonna do today. So we're gonna make this thing dense, all right? It's gonna be real dense, real tight, and it's gonna be real hard to raid. But it's not going to be impossible to raid. I mean, you're going to have to put some effort in. It's going to be doable, but it's not going to be the easiest thing you've ever done. And then once you get inside, activate the code. Go ahead and just let me know. Be like, yo, I got the code. I'm the new person that has it. And really, when I think about it, probably a lot of you aren't even going to watch this video because you're probably going to jump out to grab the code to Rend. And then once maybe a couple of you have it, I might even consider joining a Rend server. I've been talking to some people about it in the past here. I think it'll be pretty cool. But while I am doing this, guys, one thing I want to talk to you guys about is actually something I've been saving for a while. Haven't really made a video about it for a long time, but you guys know to me how important reading is. Like, you guys know that reading is what changed my life. Reading is something that I commit to every day, and I live by the quote that says, you can skip a meal, but you can't skip a book. And to me, that quote is so powerful and true because you shouldn't ever skip a book, because you should always be reading and learning, because every single book you read can change your life. And what I do is I look for nuggets of information that I think can change my life. So if I pay 20 bucks for a book and then I get one single line that's powerful, to me that's a good book. And so I collect these nuggets. I go around and I look for nuggets of info. I don't know what else to call it other than just a nugget. And so it's really powerful. All right, so the note's been placed in here. You guys can get it. But what I was saying is that reading is just extremely important to me. It changes my life. You can steal information from people that take an entire lifetime to come by, and then all you do is read that single book and you get it. And so I tell you guys all the time how important it is. I get people asking me, how do you improve your life? How do you become a better person? It's through reading, because you aren't born knowing how to read. You aren't born knowing how to do all kinds of things. Like, you aren't naturally born knowing how to do anything, right? You can't even walk when you're born. You literally have to learn every single thing that you do. And so what I don't understand is why people don't think that applies everywhere in life. Like, I don't know how to do physics without taking physics class. I don't know how to play soccer without studying soccer and practicing soccer. I don't know how to interact with people unless you practice. Like, you don't know how to talk. You don't know how to, you don't know body language. You don't know any of that. You literally know nothing. And so by reading a book, you can take all this information, you can use it to your lifestyle, and you can use it to literally grow as a person and become someone completely new. You can actually change how your brain works and become someone new, and the way that you do that is through reading books. And so that is why I'm so freaking happy that I was able to apply to become an Audible partner. And so this literally is not even about money. Like, I don't even really make any money. I do, but a very small amount. This sponsored video today is about Audible. You guys can get an entire month for free by using my link. And honestly, I do not even care if you use my link. But what I do care about is that some of you guys are not using your time wise. You guys are not reading when you should be reading. And so the reason I'm telling you this right now is because all you have to do is go down there and sign up for a month free trial using my link, and you can literally start listening to books now that'll change your life. Like, this is my life. Reading is my life. That's what I do. And I really encourage you guys to make it just as important, if not the most important thing that you do on a day-to-day basis is read. And the fact that it's free means that you have a perfect opportunity to literally read. So all I will say, guys, is please treat yourself right, treat your mind right, start exercising it. Like, honestly, I have talked about this for months without ever having a sponsorship. I have talked about this like my entire life with everyone that I know. Even my close friends get annoyed about how much I talk about reading. And at this point, I am so oh, I need to get my stuff. I am so addicted to reading that it is like as essential to me as breathing. All right. Now, how valuable do you think that is to me? Where I can pick up a book and I can read a book in a week and I can learn information that I would have never learned otherwise. Where I can explore things and test myself and push myself and take in things other people have gotten into. Like, reading is the most valuable, one of the most valuable things you could ever do. And living in this day and age where all you have to do is plug in a pair of headphones and listen while you're cleaning and cooking and doing dishes. I put in waterproof headphones in the morning, and I literally listen while I'm in the shower. I listen while I brush my teeth. I listen while I get ready for work. I listen in my drive to work. And now I've listened for 2 hours and I haven't even started my day yet. Do you know how valuable that is? Do you know how much of an advantage that gives you? So now do that 5 times a week. You've now listened 10 hours a week, and you're not changing anything. All you're doing is listening. You can do it all the freaking time. And I'm just, you can tell I'm passionate about it. Like, I really seriously care about it. And it's extremely valuable to me. So guys, today's episode was me going around doing that. I'm going to put some more footage here at the end. Are those active? I think they are. Yeah, those are definitely active. I'm going to put in some more footage here at the end of me doing a little bit of trolling with some Plant X. But I just want to get that message across to you guys. Please check it out. Please take a look at it. Just do it for yourself, right? Do it for yourself. Even if you don't use my link, do it for yourself, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to spread the love, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Now, you may be watching this and you may be thinking to yourself, LoverFella, this not only is stupid, but it's also a huge waste of resources because you could be defending your base. And while that is completely true, I do want to say that this is going to be more fun because if we do get a couple of kills here and there, like if a noob comes up to one of these and dies from Plan X, or someone has no idea what's happening and dies from Plan X, it's going to be big. But more importantly, if someone goes out and they're like, oh, I'm going to go drop hunting, I'm going to get some cool drops, they're going to get murdered or at least a little bit hurt by my Plan X's. But even more importantly, long-term goal, we set this up into little mini turret towers and we take people down and we just put them all around the map. Now, probably not a good idea. I really feel like this is just encouraging this type of behavior on my server, and I'll be honest with you guys, don't do this. It's not a good move. Why did it put poop in there? It's not a good move. It's not a respected move. People aren't going to like you for doing this. Many of you on the server will probably see this and think it's rude and not nice at all, really. But it's just something you got to do. You got to come. You got to make some big things happen. And that is exactly what we're going to do today. So, you know, I think 3, right? 3 is good. Couple here, couple there. Maybe we'll pop a couple around the corner. And of course, I'm going to do a couple of these off camera too to make it a little bit hidden. But this isn't all we're going to do today. This is the very last one we're going to do. Plan X's are very versatile. So this is maybe something you never thought about doing with them. Maybe you thought Plan X's are only used for your base, but the truth is they're used for protecting your drops. Look at that. An Ascendant Megalodon saddle and an Ascendant Dunkel saddle. That is actually a pretty solid drop. Also, I don't know if it rains here in the desert. I'll be completely honest with you. I'm almost certain that it might not. So that could be even a bigger mistake. But, you know, I don't play the desert a lot, so I don't know much about it. Now, I'm pretty sure that base was wiped, so I'm just going to go ahead and ignore it for now. But one of the best ways to use Plan X is to use them underwater. And so what I'm going to try now, I don't know if this is going to work. Very possible that it won't work here, but sometimes in the game you can find areas that are actually not underwater, even though it looks like it is. So obviously we're going to go ahead and just place one here because we're here. Got to get them all randomly placed around. But I'm going to follow this river up, and I'm going to see if I can find one of those rare areas. Because occasionally, the coders of this game code it such that the water is not considered water. And so if it does, there's someone actually on a Pteranodon up there. Let's go see what's happening. Oh, 2 Pteranodons. Interesting. Oh, that looks like another right there. Very interesting. And it's raining. Oh boy, this is a spot, boys. I'm stuck. Okay. That's good. That's good. All right, this is the spot right here. We've got people. This is an active area, so we're just going to play it easy, get a couple ferts in there. We're going to have to get these things to grow. We're going to have to bait them in. So this might be a multi-part video. We got one right there. Okay. Now let's just take a quick peek. Is this an active base? No. That is a metal behemoth gate square. Alright, so we've got 4 of them right here, just kind of close to what's over here, this griffin taming cage. And they're just kind of scattered around, like I've got them all over the place. And so hopefully once these grow out, they're going to actually cause some real problems for people around here. I mean, it's not going to really, I mean, people can easily run into them and take the fertilizer and everything out of it. But if I do this correctly, the skeleton wyvern. Is anyone on that currently? Actually, looks like there is a person on that currently. Oh. I got that stupid glitch fixed. I just restarted my game and came back in. So we should be good to go. I also switched to regular crop plots, so now I can just spam place these bad boys all over the place. So I'm going to go ahead and get a nice little foundation placed here. This will be about our 16th spot we're hitting so far. I think we're just going to go real hard on this one. I think that's good. And you know what? I kind of like this spot. You know, I kind of like the area we're in right now. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back to our base, grab some of the stuff we have, and maybe, yeah, I'm gonna build a little base here. The most pointless base you'll ever see. I'm going to build a base here for no reason.